Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Time's Ticking channel. I'm your host, Jake, as per usual, and today I have the opportunity to share with you the watch that saved the world. Well, the Swiss world. So, stick with me through this intro, and we will leap right into it. The 80s gave us bold colors and big hair, the Care Bears and Cabbage Patch dolls. However, for watch repair and other horology gurus, the decade's most outstanding contribution was the Swatch. Short for second watch, the timeless icon splashed onto the world stage just under 40 years ago as a stylish, inexpensive quartz option for those who still wanted Swiss-made without the high price tag. The Swatch watch represented a sorely needed renaissance for the Swiss watch industry after it was devastated by the advent of the quartz movement in 1969, otherwise known as the Quartz Crisis. Inexpensively made Japanese quartz watches quickly took the market by storm, threatening to all but extinguish the expensive mechanical movements for which Swiss giants like Rolex, Omega, Cartier were known. By the early 80s, Swiss watchmakers' global market share had shrunk to 20%, and many manufacturers faced the real possibility of having to shutter their operations for good. Enter Nicolas Hayek. Initially hired as a consultant to save the Swiss industry from collapse, he eventually created and led the highly successful Swatch Group, a union of 18 major players including Omega, Blancpain, and Rado. For years, Swiss watches have been singled out for their accuracy, reliability, and iconic reputation. When the quartz arrived, two of those home field advantages, accuracy and reliability, evaporated overnight. The Japanese could build timepieces that were just as accurate and reliable, but cheaper and faster. Hayek knew the Swiss watch industry needed an immediate reset, or any hope of competing would soon be gone. After consolidating companies and streamlining manufacturing processes to better satisfy consumer demand, Hayek pressed forward to develop a new brand of watch that could compete with the Japanese in terms of accuracy, reliability, and low-cost manufacture. Unlike its Asian competitors, however, this watch would come with centuries of Swiss street cred. Many Swiss felt that Hayek was crazy for creating the Swatch. The Japanese and Chinese manufacturers seemed to have the low-end segment of the watch market all locked up. Some also felt competing at that price point would cheapen the Swiss brand. Would a Swiss reputation alone be enough to carry a lower-end watch successfully? There was only one way to find out. In 1983, with only 51 parts and a bold design, the mass-produced Swatch hit the quartz market like an earthquake. The gamble paid off in spades. About 1 million Swatch watches sold during its first year, and hundreds of millions of watches have sold since. Today, the brand for a new Swatch ranges anywhere from $40 to more than $200, while some vintage Swatches can sell for thousands of dollars. With hundreds of different designs, from the transparent, clear gent, to Peanuts themed, to create your own, there's a Swatch for virtually every personal style or taste. Hayek shared in 1993 the secret to Swatch's success. In an interview with the Harvard Business Review, that several elements contributed to Swatch's overnight success, including its high quality and low cost, provocative designs, and a sense of playfulness and joy. Ultimately, we are not just offering watches, we are offering our personal culture, Hayek said. Swatch was, and is, all about joie de vivre. How do you feel when you wear a Swatch? Enough said. The central idea behind labeling the Swatch as a second watch was that you want to wear different watches for different occasions. To do that, you need more than one watch. Popular ads with stars like Lauren Hutton and the Thompson twins wearing several Swatches on each wrist sold the idea that the more Swatches you owned, the cooler you are. Going out, maybe a traditional black Swatch. Feeling whimsical? Try the Hippo Lover's Watch. Or simply wear all 5 of your watches at the same time. Life should be an adventure, according to an original Swatch catchphrase. Now, bringing things to the present, we have a new crisis, the smartwatch. Not surprisingly, today's main competitors for Swatch watches are Japanese biggies like Casio and Citizen, India's Titan Company, and Chinese newcomer AliExpress. However, the Apple Watch has emerged as the major threat to the watch industry as a whole, especially Swiss watches. Currently, Apple Watches outstrip the entire Swiss sector in sales every year, and the market analysts expect that trend to continue. Smartwatches offer people so much more than just the time. They're our connection to the world. And while it's much easier to take your Quartz timepiece into a high-quality Swatch repair shop instead of spending hours at a Genius bar, smart tech still wins the day over fashion and sentiment. At least for now. The end of this story remains to be seen, but perhaps Hayek's vision of marketing culture and emotion over function can save the day one more time. His protégés definitely have their work cut out for them.